We have to think of presentations, lectures, and so on, not as just a time to be entertained. You know how y'all be saying, ooh, Naim, he gets down, he be speaking and da-da-da-da-da, he's really a preacher, and you get all excited about how he says it, but what is he saying? Your role today, your mission, is to integrate what you hear into your reality. You got that? Integrate it into your reality. That has a lot to do with your values, and most probably importantly for our children and those who look to us as examples, our behavior.
Within the context of trying to understand something about the fundamentals of the concept of family for African people, it's important to somehow look at the various elements while simultaneously never losing sight of the whole picture. It is important to understand, and one of the real dangers over the last several years is that as we have increasingly tried to address the crisis of the black man, we have failed to appreciate the ongoing interrelationship between black men and black women. As I'm certain that Wade will make very clear as he wraps all of this up, the male and the female within the African system of thought are inseparable energies and entities. The one thing that is significant about African thought is the absence of the kind of individuation, the kind of fragmentation that makes male and female antithetical principles at war with each other. Within the African conceptualization, male and female are intertwined synergic forces that are inseparable and are vitally maintaining each other while maintaining themselves. So when we focus on the problem or the characteristics or the qualities of the male or the qualities of the female, we are engaging in an artificial distinction for the purposes of analysis only. Because there is no African concept of male without female, nor female without male. And that's what we want to begin with. So even as I write Visions for Black Men and other books like that, it is always in my mind that I'm talking about the part of a dynamic, and a dynamic that can never be separate. So today, my piece is again to look at the male part of this dynamic, but I want you to understand that I understand that we've got to understand that you can't talk about one without the other. Now, restoring whole black men. Restoring whole black men. One of the most devastating realities of what has happened to us in the course of our sojourn here in North America has been not only a fragmentation in our thinking and a fragmentation in our psychology and a fragmentation in our theology, but fundamentally a fragmentation in our makeup as men and as women. One of the big problems that we confront as a community in 1992 is the continuation of this fragmentation that is used now as the instrument of our ongoing self-destruction. The fragmentation is not only work to fragment and tear apart the relationship between men and women, but even more devastatingly, it has gone into the separate entities and fragmented them as well. So women are no longer whole. Men are no longer whole. What you have are these one-dimensional, superficial qualities that we claim as manhood or womanhood and begin to interact as if they were the whole thing. And when we do that, we create these monsters, or we become these monsters who become the instrumentation of our shared and mutual destruction in modern-day America. Now, what does this mean? What is this one-dimensionality? And one does not have to be just one quality of one-dimensionality. One can take on different qualities. One person can be one quality, one person can be another one. But the problem is by virtue of the fact that they are all so fragmented, that creates the problem. We have some brothers who are totally sexual, That's all that they are. They wake up sex, they go to bed sex, they sex in the middle of the night, they sex on Sunday, they sex on Saturday, they talk sex, they think sex, they want to do sex, they want to have sex, they want sex. It's a pornographic sexual reality. They are one living penis. That's their reality. That is their total preoccupation, their total appetite, their total aspiration. They want to get educated to get a good woman. They want to go to a party to get a good woman. But not a good woman to grow into a family, a good body to grab. Because they have pornographic preoccupations. And that is how the society has structured them, and that is what they've become. They cannot think a concept more abstract than sexual pleasure. They cannot think of a motive more pure than sexual gratification. They can't even think about the opportunity of doing anything more serious than getting down sexually. Then we have aggressive brothers. These are just the violent bloods. And there's a growing preoccupation of getting these kinds of young brothers initiated into the one-dimensionality of aggression at an early age. The gangs have begun to play upon this and convert them into ongoing kegs of dynamite, ready to explode, blow your brains out, knock the hell out of you, send you into the middle of next year, chop your head off, shoot you in the stomach, stomp your guts out, pull your ears off, put, all the aggression, drive up to your car, bang you in the back, pull you out the car, throw you under the hood, pull you under the hood, put you under the tire, whatever. Aggression. And if it's not aggression, there's aggression on the basketball court, aggression on the football field. The more butts you can kick, the more man you are. The idea is that your manhood, your personhood, is defined by how much you can kick butt. It's all about competition. It's about violence. It's about aggression. It's about hurting somebody before they hurt you, after they hurt you, and then again, once they've hurt you, hurt them again. The idea is this whole preoccupation with this violent dimensionality that makes us become just that. Now, the interesting thing is, let's be clear. Ain't nothing wrong with sex. Ain't nothing wrong with aggression within the context of a bigger whole. What I am condemning is when people become totally and exclusively that. That's the one-dimensionality that is causing us the difficulties that we have as a community. Another example. There are brothers who become total economic or material dimensions. Gold chains, gold rings, automobiles, overpaid cars, overpaid shoes, overpaid suits. Everything is money, more money, money. Not for money to build, but just more money. Flash the money, wear the money, show the money, get some jewelry to show how much money you're going to have when you don't have no money. Then put the money on top of the money, and then go get you a gold card to show you can get some money even when you ain't got no money. You still got money. Gold rings, gold teeth, gold earrings, gold hanging through your nose, gold dreadlocks, gold toilet paper, gold whatever. It's somehow like the more you can show you have economic affluence, the more you consider to be a whole person. Now, what we are talking about now are people who have taken on one of these things. I saw on some talk show the other night of some brother out of Chicago who used to be a pimp who's now become a preacher, and he's now Bishop Don Juan Magic somebody, I don't know.